Hey, have you ever heard someone say something that just didn't sit right with you? Something that seemed normal at first, but after thinking about it, felt like a red flag? If so, you're not alone. The truth is, some phrases we hear might sound innocent or just strange, but in reality, they're signs of mental instability and toxic behavior. Today, I'm going to share 7 absurd things only mentally unstable people say, and why you should never ignore them. If you've heard any of these before, don't engage. Just keep your distance. Let me explain why. 1. I don't feel guilty. This might seem like a harmless comment, but it's far from it. When someone says they don't feel guilty, it's not a badge of honesty or self-awareness. It's a huge red flag. Guilt is a natural emotion that helps us understand when we've done something wrong. It keeps us grounded, empathetic, and connected to the people around us. But when a person openly dismisses this feeling, it means they either don't understand or don't care about the consequences of their actions. Let's imagine this. You're in a relationship with someone who regularly hurts your feelings. But when you express how their actions have affected you, they simply say, "I don't feel guilty." This is a warning sign that they may not be capable of empathy, and that's a dangerous place to be. When guilt is absent, so is accountability. 2. People are just tools. As long as you're useful, you're safe. When you're not, you're disposable. This one is tough, but it's something you might come across with manipulative or narcissistic individuals. If someone sees you or anyone else as just a tool to be used, that's a massive lack of respect. They only value you for what you can do for them, and when you no longer serve that purpose, they'll discard you without a second thought. This isn't a healthy relationship. That this person is emotionally detached and doesn't view others as equals, but as resources. So if you hear this, recognize it for what it is. A clear warning that this person sees you as disposable. Protect yourself and set boundaries immediately. 3. I enjoy watching people lose control. This statement is incredibly revealing. It's not about having fun or being edgy. Someone who enjoys watching others lose control is a person who thrives on chaos and emotional reactions. They might poke, prod, and provoke you just to see how far they can push you. This is a sign of emotional manipulation. They're not interested in understanding you or connecting on a deeper level. No, they want to see you react, to see your emotions unravel. This is toxic behavior, and it's all about exerting power and control. If you encounter someone like this, the best response is to remain calm, collected, and walk away. Do not give them the satisfaction of seeing you lose control. 4. The rules don't apply to me. This is one of the clearest signs of someone with a deeply entitled mindset. If you've ever dealt with someone who genuinely believes they are above the law, rules, or societal expectations, you know just how frustrating it can be. People who think the rules don't apply to them often have a distorted sense of self-importance, which can lead to reckless behavior. They'll break boundaries, disregard your feelings, and expect others to just go along with it. And it's an attitude of, I can do whatever I want and there are no consequences. This type of thinking often comes from individuals who lack respect for others and have very little understanding of the need for personal responsibility. Be wary of these people. They'll always push the limits until someone calls them out. 5. I never get attached. On the surface, this may seem like someone who's just protecting themselves emotionally. But in reality, people who say this often struggle with emotional intimacy. They keep others at arm's length, not because they're too independent, but because they're afraid of vulnerability. "I never get attached" is a shield they use to avoid building genuine connections. If you're looking for a deep, meaningful relationship with someone, this kind of statement should set off alarms. It's a defense mechanism to avoid real emotional investment. In relationships, attachment is a natural and necessary part of bonding. If someone denies this, they might be emotionally unavailable or incapable of truly connecting. 6. Everyone lies. I just lie better. This one is a direct confession of dishonesty. Someone who says this is admitting, quite blatantly, that they don't mind bending the truth or outright deceiving others. They're not just acknowledging their flaws, they're proudly presenting them as a badge of honor. This is a major red flag. Integrity and honesty are fundamental to building trust in any relationship. If someone openly declares that they lie and do it better than others, they're letting you know that they cannot be trusted. And that's a dangerous game to play. Always listen to the way people talk about honesty. It speaks volumes about their character. 7. If I hurt you, it's your fault. Finally, we come to the classic example of deflection and lack of accountability. People who refuse to take responsibility for their actions often try to shift the blame onto others. This is particularly dangerous in abusive relationships, whether emotional, psychological, or even physical. If someone consistently refuses to acknowledge their role in hurting you and blames you for it instead, it's a major sign of emotional manipulation. This person is more interested in protecting their ego than they are in understanding your feelings or making amends. When you hear this, understand that the relationship is built on toxic foundations. So, why should you care about these signs? Because spotting these behaviors early can save you a lot of pain and emotional distress. Toxic people often hide behind charming facades or try to manipulate you into thinking their behavior is normal. But when you know what to look for, you can protect yourself and steer clear of harmful relationships. Remember, Stoicism teaches us a simple yet powerful lesson. Don't try to change people who don't want to change. Instead, I focus on protecting your peace and walking away when necessary. Life is too short to waste energy on people who don't value you. Have you ever encountered someone who made these kinds of statements? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content on personal growth, relationships, and mental well-being. Thanks for watching, and take care of your peace. Remember, your emotional health matters the most.